Yo, check me out. I'm Elder B. I've got I've got the ending of my intro there playing with the Zomboid menu music playing at the exact same time. It's a very unsettling experience. We'll cue you in on that in a second. Anyway, here we are with Saturday Z, which obviously we're changing script a little bit. Not playing DayZ tonight. Instead, we're taking our 153.7, to be crazy exact, hours of Project Zomboid experience into Build 42. I haven't played Zomboid in, let's see, not quite 2 years. August 13th of 24 was the last time I played it, so I've never done any of the 42 unstable stuff. I had a 41 character up until his demise, I guess today, during the sound tests when I upgraded to 42. So it's going to be a little janky with me kind of remembering how to play the game in general and also coming to terms, I guess, with the Build 42 stuff. So let me start getting you some music in so that's not jarring as soon as I click that back on. And without me blabbing at you any further, tea of the evening is Earl Grey. It's time for Project Zomboid. First off, I didn't know, I saw Mr. Atomic Duck video, I didn't know that this guy, the whole lightning strike, there we go. That was perfect timing. Great queue up. Thank you, menu. Is, you know, he's not helping his poor beloved here or anything like that. Okay, so we do have continue. That's obviously from the previous build. So this is the first time we've seen these menus too. I've clicked through just to get the sound check earlier today. But obviously, just from the quick glance, we're not going to sandbox. We're just going to go with old plain ice cream, if you will. And I think, yeah, they changed this menu up, which is cool. I don't even remember what it looked like. It was just like kind of like this in the corner before, right? I think I'm going to do a rosewood. Because again, the Atomic Duck quick overview of the map changes, this was so glaringly different that I think we'll do a rosewood. Save name. I mean, okay, that's fine. It's like, let's get clever, name it something. It doesn't matter. Select spawn location. Do you? Oh, next. Okay. All right. Now this is going to take me a second too. I know there's some new occupations. Like, I can't turn the music down enough for me, so hopefully it's, during the sound test it wasn't too bad. Hopefully it's not deafening you guys. Looks like it's alright. See, I've always done like a carpenter, just to be able to build the stuff straight away. There's a couple, right? There's not like a ton more. Like fitness instructor, I assume, is new. Nutritionist is nice. Alright, since it's all new to me anyway, let's not belabor the process of picking a new character here. And let's go negatives first. We can do Sunday. No. Low weight, I think, is a problem with strength for sure. Muscle strain is going to be the other thing. Water we can deal with. Short's fine. Muscle strain is the other thing that I haven't experienced, so I don't know what that's going to be like. Definitely not slow reader. This is not an issue since we're single player, but still no thanks. We're only going to eat tasty, delicious food, so that's not a problem. No smoke, no panic. No, we're definitely not going to do that. We can eat more often. So eat and drink is going to be an issue, so food will kind of be a glaring up front. Prone disease. Sleep, I don't really get... We might have enough points stacked up that I might just roll with that, but we'll see here. There was another one I feel like down here. Illiterate. No, maybe not. I thought there was another one that I always take, but... Okay. We're going to reduce the time for books. Let's kind of start with the hefty ones first. What's our point deficit here? We got 7 to spend, which really is not a lot. Healer, learner. I kind of almost feel like just doing that, and like, do we have any single point ones? We don't. Yeah, I kind of want to be a little quicker on that. There was definitely some stuff. See, this is the thing about playing it not for 2 years. What do we got? We got 5 points left. Can we get a 3 and a 2? That's kind of what we have to roll with. Less sleep. I don't really care about that. Okay, we do some crafty. Weather conditions. Research recipes are... Okay, this is new, right? Research recipes from items or auto-learn recipes. Let's do that. Let's do that. This is not an ideal build. We're not expecting a homeboy here to last forever anyway. So let's just see what we can do. I looked up here and I'm like, Eli, okay. And then I looked over here and I was like, well, you know, I'm a dude. I would like a male character. And I'm like, oh, that is what this is. Voice type Chris. Where is random? Here we go. Wesley Bay. A lot of feminine male characters so far. Tuan Cavazos. Keep clicking until... Well, okay, Howard Neely might be... He kind of is like a... I don't know, like a white supremacist powder type character. I don't think we'll lean into that one. Let's kind of get a couple clicks until something catches our fancy here. The hairstyles have definitely been a little outrageous. Albert Jansen. Albert, you're kind of frightening me. I don't know. Okay, we get one more pass when we stop on somebody to consider. There we go. Kristofer Kendall. Those glasses are the first thing to go. Okay, no customizations allowed though. This is our boy. What's Chris sound like? Hey! Did that just like crash my game? Hey! It just immediately cut the music. Hey! Can we get, you know, I'm a super deep pitched guy, so we need to make sure Kristofer's voice. Hey! Oh, we went the other way on that one, huh? Hey! What? Why have we named voices? Hey! There we go. Hank with Kristofer, that's perfect. Alright. We said no customizations, and here we are, customizing. I don't really need to see what you look like. You're looking good. Looking good, Kristofer. Maybe a little misshapen booty, but you know what? That's what we do. Let's get into this. So, space to shove, right click to aim, left click to like punch and swing and such. So let's see how much I remember here. I've already impressed myself, so if we die in the first 10 minutes, I'll get over it quickly, presumably. Okay, I was a little worried about YouTube there. It looked like it had pooped out for me, but it looks like she's back. Tonight is also going to be a little shorter stream too, so that's why I didn't want to kind of belabor the process more than we already did, really. I mean, we're already almost 10 minutes in and haven't even started playing yet, so we'll probably just do an hour tonight. But depending on how enjoyable we find not only Build 42, but playing Zomboid again after such a long break, this might be the new Saturday staple. We'll see. I've still been playing and enjoying DayZ, so that might come back on Saturdays too. They're fighting. Tonight is the matchup, if you will. Just started playing Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord for the first time with a buddy today, and that game is super fun too. So maybe that'll enter the stream schedule, but probably not. That's not as exciting of a game to watch, at least not from my perspective. Who knows? We'll see. I'm just yakking at you while we got the loading screen going on here, but I'll give you a brief moment before it actually loads up. This reminds me also, if you weren't joining us last night, a new computer was ordered today, so loading screens will be a little shorter in the near future. And at this point, I probably could have loaded a character and had this queued up well beforehand. It's alright. There we go. Let's do this. The other thing I need to be wary of is I don't remember all the keybinds, obviously, so hopefully my mute microphone hotkey is not a key here. Okay, this is a much nicer house than I remember spawning in. We don't need... Isn't there a way... Yeah, we don't need that to be open all the time. Nudity and artistic guide. Fantastic start. The first house. How do... Okay. I forgot how to move for a second. It was E, right? Yep. Okay. Let's check my mute key. That's going to be rather annoying. My mute key is going to bring up my health every time. So hopefully I'll get in the habit of just kind of reaching up and ticking the button. I guess we'll leave that open. Kentucky Real Estate Guide. What all do we have? We have our sweet ID. What was the manner in which you can ditch stuff? Okay. We gotta ditch the glass. Oh, prescription. Too bad. He looks too goofy. Oh man, he needs them. I didn't know. Oh, I nearsighted. Well, you know, that's one way to remember things. Put your glasses on, Kristofer. It's cooler the spawn spot here because, like, you feel like Kristofer just woke up in his house. You know, it wasn't like the usual kind of where am I type deal. I don't remember the window kind of sub-menu before either. It's going to be super difficult for me to even be like, oh, is this in the game? And it would have been like a launch, like super vanilla. It's always been that way. And I'm like, that's great. Let's see. Maybe I'll impress you and me simultaneously. Let's take a pen just so we can mark some stuff. Been playing a little D&D, Kristofer? It's D&D. Of course I had to spawn in at night. I like the red light on the light switch. That's a very welcome addition. Of course, when the house has the light switch halfway across the... Oh, okay. We have a multi-story guy here, huh? Just some garbage. Spawned into an alternate universe here. My little in-law suite, I guess? Let's waste time in the zombie apocalypse to go explore the architectural layout of this home. Have we already been in here? No. Okay, some more ambient noises. That's cool. Yeah, what's with this kitchen here? Oh, different apartment. Stupid. There's so many kitchens in this one large house. Okay, we got some food. Let's let that hang for now. I don't even know quite where I am in the city. So I don't really want to go slapping a bunch of stuff in my pockets when we can easily return. Plus, like I said, this is very much me figuring out the game again. So if we walk out the front door and die, well, okay. Going back to Nam, are we? Okay, I'm on the main street. It was this way, right? Yeah, right click and hold out. Now, I know this is unrecognizable, certainly for me, but I think on this corner of the old game, obviously, or at least 41, was kind of where I had a base last playthrough. And then I moved over into those really... Man, where was that? It had to be pretty relatively local here, unless I'm mixing up two previous playthroughs. But there's that, like, street. Did that give me a little icon that you can't do that? Oh, okay, just the loading. There's that street of, like, I'll call it the affluent neighborhood, where there's a bunch of houses. Yeah, this is where I've shacked up before. And I had set up a base there. I thought it was nighttime. It was so dark. Yeah, this corner lot is where... Ooh. Okay. I'm going the back way. That's good though. At least we got some yum-yums. I don't know. It's hard to tell, right? This is on my... I'll call it my old rig, but, you know, the new rig is ordered today, so let's not get too hasty with this. But this is on a 1070, right? And sure, this is not an intensive game graphically, but for a 1070, it might be just enough to make it freak out a bit. That's cool. A little workshop down here. So it's hard to tell, like, if the new lighting stuff is just my rig, or if it's my rig and streaming, or what the deal is. Obviously, performance is not, you know, a killer thing for Zomboid by any means, but for my sad equipment, it might be. I thought maybe that was something and not just a, like, an asset there. Do we start... We have a watch? No, you have to find one, right? I kind of want to just go outside. Like, I'm already out of survival mode in my head. I'm kind of in, like, what's new mode already. Like, Kristofer is already been deemed expendable, essentially. What was... There we go. That was sneak. You know, I think we'll garner more good times, if you will, by just kind of scoping out Rosewood. Why is everything locked? I don't have a tool either. I probably should have been checking for smashy type things. Looks like I can sneak in the old reverse. Yeah, like when I was picking up a pen, I was like, well, I need to be able to annotate the map when I find one. And now I'm like, oh, who cares? Let's just let's just go punch zombies in the face and see what Rosewood looks like. You know what I should do though is I should grab the shotgun. Just so when things go awry, we're at least ready to have a little bit of fun on our terms. But he's not connected. They are not connected. I'm curious to see the muscle strain stuff. I think that's probably such a minuscule change at this point with all the stuff that came out with 42. But it does have me curious enough that I want to see what's up with that. I do think I need... Well, the decision has been made for us. I was going to say I need a weapon to really get the feel for it, but... Let's get in closer here. Alright, well that's not going to be... indicate very much for us. No? Do you have nothing? Think you can just do this, right? Yeah. There we go. That's what I was missing. That's the ticket. Okay, I was about to say, I don't think that's the same zombie we had hanging out earlier. Rotten fries. Delicious. I hear things happening to my right, and I'm far too zoomed in to know what that is. This is going to meet me here for... Okay, so I'm assuming... Let's keep that open. Let's... Because I don't know if slight damage is from me doing stompies or what that's all about. Alright. Get your run on, Kristofer. We don't have all night here. The bedroom... This one. Just grab the old footlocker shotty. No rounds. Throw it on the old back just to look cool. We gotta throw the beret on. The beret's gotta happen. Accessory. There we go. Alright, so for true exploration efficiency, we'll call it. Let's head into Fatty's store. This was locked, wasn't it? Can we see a back door? Back door in there. Let's do a little slamming around the backside. I don't think in there, right? No. Oh, you're killing me. We'll just go running down the street. Unpleasantly hot. Consider wearing less clothing. You got it, game. You got it. There we go. Cool it on down, Kristofer. Look at those purple socks. He's a stylish man. Alright, because fire station was this way, right? I don't even remember if there's a police station in this town. I feel like there has to be. Let's get rid of this. We'll come back to you. I think the bank, you could get pistols and stuff. What are you having inside of you? Scissors? Sure. I'll take you for those. So I think I'm a little bit at a disadvantage. Sorry, Kevin. Which sounds funny. Because I think like the muscle strain and stuff like that was probably more frustrating for new folks. I don't know if that's accurate. I'm not much of a push over and stomp player anyway. You know, I like to have a bat or something like that, as opposed to stomping brains, but... You hungies? Maybe Sheriff here has a weapon. Oh, okay. Maybe we're gonna get into the muscle strain stuff sooner than intended here. Okay, I feel like this is an excessive number of scissor stabs. Ooh, alright, alright, alright. I hear the zombie fussings abouts that I heard earlier and ignored. Yeah, we're totally gonna die. We're gonna walk into one of these places and there's just gonna be like 3 of them in here. I mean, I don't know what I'm looking for in the bookstore. Get the Bible, something large. Good spawn though. I mean, if I were actually taking the time to do the thing and get the stuff. There is a stove in this backyard over here. Like an actual hook it up. That's where we'll cook. Come on, man. Come on, man. Alarm. So, just for future sake, was it Holdy? I think it was Holdy, right? Yeah. When you're leaving your house during the zombie apocalypse, please unlock your windows. I feel like that's just good manners. Where's little Tommy's room? I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it. With the baseball bat. That's what we need. Okay, so that is then... No? Oh, it's dead. I'm like trying to consistently stomp it out. I'm like, why won't I stomp his brains out anymore? Because the brains are gone. Calm down. Let's take this. Let's drop those. Gun Owners Club Guide to Guns. I think what I've discovered is that I'm far too confident to play this, because I think even if we were doing like a, okay guys, this is, you know, day 1 of our, let's see how many days we can survive playthrough. Eat you some salami. I feel like I would be just like going at it the exact same way. No strategy whatsoever. Just like, that's good enough. Yeah, looks great, guys. Let's, next house, next house. Because that's how I talk. That wouldn't be that obnoxious, right? Alright. What did we grab? And I thought that was a good idea. This sweet screwdriver. Really, fatty? You can't... Okay, well I was hitting the wrong button, so I'm glad that wasn't in pursuit. That would have been exciting. I think what I'm gonna do is give in to temptation in a little bit and just look up. Well, I mean, that's one way to do it. Was it Z, as my game has a conniption of getting in the backseat? Yeah. Look up where, if anywhere, the police station is. I thought you could... Is that not a thing? I thought you could right-click. Okay. Glove box? Not a thing anymore? Or was it from the front seat? Wasn't there a thing you could do over here? Okay. Learn to play the games that you're going to play. I recommend it. Nah, we don't need to carry stuff around. We're just scoping it, guys. We're just scoping it. There's a dead body over here. That's cool. I mean, you know. Yeah. You know what that sounds like. But you also know what I mean. Are we currently screwdrivering? We are. Can we pants on? I feel like our time of no pants has passed. We could probably just drop this, right? Yeah, it doesn't take our capacity away by any means. We're wearing 2 shirts. I mean, let's not get crazy, Chris. Oh, you know what I wanted? I meant to search police lady. Let's get away. Let's get away. We're very focused tonight. The goals are very clear. No, honestly, just walking down the streets of this, and again, my memory of it is at least 2 years old. But, like, this is unrecognizable to me, at least. And it's not even just like, oh, I don't remember being here, but just walking down this alley, like, everything is more, like... Hopefully this is accurate, and not just blown smoke, but it feels, you know, like, there's more... It's more lived in, right? Like, this was never a thing, like, where yards had garbage and discarded appliances and stuff like that. I feel like there's more cars about. I don't think that's necessarily an accurate statement, but it just feels that way. I think one mission... Okay, there we go. We did not get... No, yeah, we did. This is just a hat. That's not sheriff. Okay, I'm trying to stomp heads, and instead I'm pushing faces. Okay. Do you have goodies? Why is this a lootable item? Craft. Scrap silver jewelry. This is another thing that would just... I'm assuming this is how we're going to die right here. This stuff would probably just blow me away, how much stuff there is for crafting now. Glass making? That's cool. Alright. Alright, now. The whole mission that had us return to this area that we think that maybe we have stuff over here, maybe we don't. Sheriff zombie. Maybe a cowboy hat was what I think is Sheriff zombie. We're running in circles, guys. We're running in circles. It's okay. Yeah, I think I want to go that way. I would say if memory serves, but I think we've proven that that's not the case. And there were a ton of zombies in here, too. Is this craft building? Okay, let's let them be fentanyled up or over there or whatever they've got going on. Court of Justice. We got a, like a bailiff's weapon locker in there. We need shotgun shells. We have to end the evening with some shotgun shots. There we go. Now we're bagging. Can't you... Maybe not a duffel. I guess it has to be a backpack, huh? You can't just throw a duffel bag on your back. What is... Oh, it's a rat. I was like, what is this floating... I thought it was like, had come off one of the zombies there. Alright, we're going to do some silliness. Let's put ourselves in a bad situation. Designated zones. Let's ask these nice folks for help.
Hey!
It's even voice now, that's cool. Oh, okay. By bad situation, I didn't mean terrible. Does she have a backpack on? She does. I think she has a duffel bag. Can't we just do what she's doing? Let me stroll down the street while we're being chased. Oh my goodness, we're making this worse. No? Okay. Wait, is this police? No. It's like chauffeur man. I saw too that the fences can get knocked down. That's pretty cool. Might be able to experience that firsthand shortly. Yeah, come on, my friends. Driving school. I like the cue on the music. very, very appropriate, I would say. Everything is locked. I don't think things were locked as much as they are. The build of locks. Oh, well, there's no lacking of zombies, that's for sure. I do like that, though. I feel like it was always more of like a peaceful spawn, which made no sense because it was one of the towns. But it really did not take long. Like, we could have looted our entire apartment complex for, you know, like... What time is it? Why did our time go away? I assume we're still wearing this. Weird. Okay. Yeah, you know, we would have looted, we would have watched, what is it, Life and Living, gone over to the bookstore and just kind of hung out and maybe encountered one or two zombies. So it's nice that you have the choice, that you can kind of hang out. We didn't even really run and we got away. I have no idea where this is taking us, though, either. Oh, and we're red water. Well, we're going to have to loop back to potentially where our friends were here. Yeah, but you could do nonsense like we're doing and just like, where's the gun store? Or you could, you know, start your run. And realistically, what's going to happen here is we're not going to do something so silly that we end the run on purpose at the end of the night. Because I like to do kind of like an exploratory run, if you will. Like, we've obviously not made good choices. But can we salvage a run off of what we've done so far? I think that's a super cool thing to do, is just like plop into the game. You know how you should play it, right? You should skill up, you should take your time, you should collect food, blah blah blah. Or you could try and go get muscle strain by pushing a bunch of zombies over, and then when you don't and you realize you're doing pretty good, like, okay, what now? What next? So that's for sure what we'll end up doing by the end of the evening here. Stab a stab. I don't know why that's funny to me. I know those animations have not changed. That looks exactly like I remember, but... Take this other crap watch off. Nobody likes garbage watches. I was like, it sounds like those dudes are having a fight over there by themselves. I need to be slightly more cautious here. I'm being a little nonchalant, if you will. Because I feel like this one... I feel like that door you should be able to crack into. Are these usable drums? No. Scrappable object. I don't even know. Well, let's try and get in here. If we hurt ourselves, we hurt ourselves. Oh, okay. We have no gloves. I was thinking maybe the screwdriver, but pulled it off. We're also a thirsty boy. Pierogies. Comic books. Not much of a garage here, huh? More of a hangout space. Can't actually do anything with the piano, can you? You can disassemble it. Well, it's a zombie apocalypse. I'm kind of bored. Need some skills. Let's take the piano apart. Alright. We'll wait for them to break in there. What's on the counter here? Okay, these aren't... Yeah, there we go. Let's have a little vodka, huh? Really tipsy? Okay, stop it. Alright, we might be in a little bit of a bad way. We have drunken ourselves. Is this a pass-through window, I hope? Yeah, there we go. Squeeze out of there, Chris. Bye-bye. How did that not help my... Oh, okay. Oh, there's a duffel bag again. Alright, we've placed ourselves back in our desired precarious situation. We'll take a stroll down the street here. Baked goods. Did they... Oh, okay. They're pathfinding. I was like, did they just bail? They were like, nah. He turned the corner. He's too wily for us. Yeah, what's funny... I do need to reduce some stuff a little bit. That's kind of interesting. Whatever, it's fine. It's not jittery enough, but obviously if we were going to do a long term on this, I would optimize this a little bit better. It's noticeable enough for me, so for you guys, for sure, it'll be something that's bothersome, at least. I'm trying to think. I know, I've never streamed this before, so that makes sense. I have no exposure to it. And we're back where we all started. Alright, let's go this way. I was really hoping to find a police car that we could sneak some shotgun shells out of the trunk. Is that a hat on her, or is that a bag? I think it's a bandeau. So we're hot, we're thirsty, we're drunk, we're hungry, we're too heavy. Smash it. I don't know why. I didn't think that was going to work, though. Come on, finish. Alright. The sound effects are better. The music is better. I mean, overall, just with our short time with it, just well done overall. The map, what did they keep calling it? Glow up? That's definitely the star of the show, by far. I mean, I assume if we spent more than what have we been in so far, maybe 30 minutes? If we spent more than 30 minutes just kind of like skimming the surface, we'd get a better idea of it. Yeah, okay. So here's what here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look at. Hopefully I don't do something stupid here, because I'm not looking at the screen. Got my phone in my hand. Where's the police station in Rosewood? Okay, it's not true that I'm not looking at the screen. I am glancing every once in a while. In the southern part of town, right across the street from the fire department. Can you get a map? It's giving me coordinates. Thank you, that's so helpful. Do you need tips on how to clear the zombies around this area? Why is everything AI at this point? Just answer my question. Now, I know, I understand what I did, right? I Googled, so, like, it's going to give me a summary, but, like, we used to Google without that nonsense. Alright, get off your soapbox. We're doing a very odd, brief playthrough of Zomboid. We're not complaining about the world. Okay, sweaty, hot. We're going pantsless again, guys. It's the only... Well, we can also drop our beret. That is toasting us up a little bit. Long socks. Take those bad boys off. You dress for the winter in summertime in Kentucky. What's he holding in his hand? Is he holding his booze bottle? No? He's got something in his hand, right? I'm not making this up? I think this is the school, right? Yeah. Man, I wish I had enough... Let's do some running. Let's go for a jog. I wish I had enough residual map knowledge to expedite our discoveries a little bit. I feel like I can picture the police station, or the fire station in my head, rather. I just don't remember where it is. Let's go to the actual map. I used to have this bookmarked when I would play. I feel like, though, this is definitely a game. People argue that DayZ is a game where you should do the same, and I get it, but it's a little more frustrating there. But this is definitely a game where you don't want the map, right? Unless you need, like, where's a gas station? I feel like this is better suited without that. Okay. Our map open. Jeez, I gotta remember where this even is. I don't know if I've been saying Rosewood. I feel like maybe I have. But now that I see it written out, I'm like, have I been calling it Rosewood, or have I been giving it a different name? Okay, okay. Yeah, see, looking at a map of it now, I don't even know what stuff looks like. That's gotta be the fire station, right? Wow, that was close. That was too close. Okay, yeah, the helipad there, that's gotta be it. So where are we? School is there. We're walking down this street. Where did we go? Did we go that way? We're headed the right direction, I just gotta figure out on the map here. Which is not easy to do. One-handing the phone with the map, trying to zoom around. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. We came around that way. We'll get there. We'll get there. There's so much wrong with us, too. Why are we 0.85? What do we have that's too heavy? I mean, that's not going to be too heavy, but... Oh, it was way heavy. I don't know if there was stuff in it. I didn't even pay attention to it. Alright, you're drowsy. Your sausage didn't satisfy. Hot, thirsty, wet, uncomfortable. Now, uncomfortable is like clothing. I'm assuming that's due to being... dying of thirst. Water, water. Okay. Remember the whole little spiel about like, oh, we'll see if we can make him survive. I don't think that's very likely at this point. Not impossible, but not likely. We're back at the Kentucky Court of Justice. I realized too... No, there it is. Okay. We were right up the street from it, it looks like. Yeah, it's down here. That's funny. Okay. So mission should be somewhat accomplished here. We've made it. We've made it. Now, we have some friends to contest with. But I'm hoping we can get in here. Oh, okay. Okay. You, backpack, duffel bag. Everybody can do it but me. I don't think Chris is gonna make it. That's my my prediction. You know, I just have an intuition about these sort of things. Now, it's funny, because I could just sprint away, go get a nibble in one of the houses, drink up, you know, throw my clothes in a dryer and be good to go. That guy's got a shotgun. I think with the more aptly named, this was dipping a toe into the first first 30 minutes of Build 42. Oh my god, I think I was over here, like up above, but the driving school bit. Yeah, I think I might have even come around the corner here. Get in here. Let them bash down the walls if they so choose, or the fence rather. Items on seat. Because couldn't you... Oh, you know what? I didn't come up here. Yeah, okay. Camera. There was something on the seat. No weapon. Or no ammo, rather. No ammo. We better get out of here before... We can't. That sucks. 2 opportunities for shooties, and neither one of them has come to fruition. I really like just a door that will open here. Those are my creepy, stompy footsteps, but I was like, are there runners? What's happening right now? I kind of want to take him out to see if his gun has ammo in it. Behind me is a problem. Don't really have time for this. Of course you're there. Oop. Okay. We're kind of in? Oh no, this is gonna be secure, huh? Yeah, crap. Cool if I could do like a, you know, like open door. Alright, well. Okay, okay. Still good, still good. Yeah, everybody out here has guns, of course. Oh, jeez. My glasses! That's funny. Oh, Oh, you better be open. Oof. Well, we live here now. Let's take some painkiller. We had a bandage. Alright, no more cut. We're a little hurt because we're dying, but, you know, whatever. Can find... Maybe let's do a little more caretaking. I think we're more likely to find shotgun shells than we are M1 ammo. Oh, we're on the roof. That is not where I want to be. I'd like to find a water cooler so we can at least solve the hydration issue. What's up? Oh, the helipad. Well, we found the helicopter, we flew out, we made it. We've escaped, we survived. Yeah, I'm intrigued enough, just based on, like, even population changes. Obviously, I would sandbox. I don't like being here in the dark. I'm scared. Okay, we do see that door that on our... I think we can get out that way, too. Okay, just peckish, that's not a big deal. This is probably a locker room. Do we have guns? Delicious. Ooh. Donut. Stressed out. Calm down, buddy. Have another donut. You telling me 2 donuts and delicious sink water? There we go. Has it removed your peckishness? Ooh, okay. Come on, man. Chung McClanahan. Well, that must be, Anyway. Well, we're gonna get too hot from this, but I do like the idea of not getting immediately destroyed when we come out here. Is that really holding it back? That's good. That's a bathroom. Let's not go there. Okay. 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 Oh, jeez. I was like, how is that dude already, like, creeping over the stairs? And no glasses. I really want some shotgun shells. And we're in the place where shotgun shells live. We never killed the lady back here. This might hurt us beyond reprieve, but... Yeah. Severe injuries. Critical damage. Critical damage. Come on, man. It's just a little roof jumping. No, I'm intrigued, though, to the point where, like, I haven't felt kind of like, you know, that it's a little bit of sense of helplessness, but also like, I can save this. You know, we can recover this, and that's exactly the feeling I think. Let's keep them in there if they're still in there. Exactly the feeling you want in this game overall, but especially, you know, survival zombie games in general. Like, perfect example of DayZ, like, you get into that sense of desperation. There's muscle strain. Okay, we finally... there it is! Yeah, that's cool, though. They changed the vision, too, with the nearsightedness, because I used to get it all the time, and it didn't really matter, right? You throw some glasses on, you were good to go. But, always the sense of, like, I've got this, but also, ooh, maybe I don't got this. And again, I think it took all of 8 minutes before we bailed on the seriousness of this run. But I think it, it's brought me back into wanting to play this game, which is good. It's good. The little flavor of it is already like, yeah, let's do this. Okay, I do think we need to say goodbye to Chris, though. Do we think I can get into some trunks of these cars? No. We got a lot of friends over here. Did we try the trunk of this car? Well, there's definitely a friend there. Let's try and give him the old juke. Did I have good stuff? Roadblock 2x scope, that's cool. You can see the dudes on the roof still. Alright, can we get into this? This is not going to be like police stuff though. Oh, alright, well. We might have sealed the fate there. I don't know if we need... Well, there's our dwindling health. I was going to say, I don't know if we need better first aid to be able to see what's what, but that dude obviously took a hunk out of us. Yeah, I'm impressed, I'm intrigued, I'm ready to give it another go. So I think next Saturday we'll change it up. We'll leave DayZ behind, at least for the time being. Really? You've got 100 zombies around you, but one on the other side of the door freaked you out? We'll leave DayZ behind on stream, at least. You know, I'll still be playing it for video recording goodness. I'd like to see if that dude has a gun, or that lady. Come on, come on. Yeah, okay. Alright, alright. And he's fallen. Yeah, next Saturday. Ooh, that was quick. That was a quick turn. 12 hours. Oh, Kristofer. I don't think I've had a 12-hour or shorter run in, I don't know, maybe the first 40 hours? Fantastic. But yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm ready. I'm ready to return. We're going to take our 154 hours now and pop back in. So, yeah, next Saturday, let's go ahead and slap a Zomboid playthrough on. I'm going to turn the yelling down so the banjo and the chanting doesn't drive us both crazy. But we have to leave that in there because the bloodthirsty zombies and their banging and stuff is a perfect outro. So yeah, next week let's do that. Let's play some Zomboid. We'll trade it out for DayZ, at least for the time being. See what we can do. See if we can put a little bit more effort into whatever this was tonight. But it's cool. I'm intrigued for it. Even just the map was enough for me. So the other mechanics and stuff, I'm pretty excited for it. Friday, we're back to Quest for Glory 5 Dragonfire, so if that has any interest to you, we'll see you then. Same time as this stream here. We'll do the full time next week, 2 hours, and then if that doesn't interest you, we'll see you next Saturday for Project Zomboid. Build 42, a legitimate playthrough next time, let's call it. Beginnings was not quite accurate for this. Taste, slight taste, if you will. But thanks so much for coming out, guys. Appreciate you watching. Hope to see you next time. And if you're watching this at a later date, I'm Elder B. Take care.